So the other night I'm watching a football game. The teams have been in this intense back and forth competition. One of those great games that everybody wishes they could see. And as the clock is slowly winding down to its final seconds, with the game tied, a kicker trots onto the field for 59 minutes and 57 seconds. This kicker has watched the game from the sidelines. His role on the team is not to throw touchdowns or to tackle the opposition. He rarely sees the field. His sole duty is to kick field goals. Most of the time, his skill is underappreciated, even unnoticed. But in these dire moments, when everything is on the line, when one kick of the foot can bring victory or heartache and disappointment, this kicker holds everything in his hands, or should we say foot, as he's lining up and anticipating the snap of the football. The announcer, a former kicker himself, is asked by his colleague, "What's going through this man's head?" The former kicker quickly replies, "If he's good, his mind is occupying his duty, his task. His mind is seeing the field goal sail through the uprights. He's visualizing what needs to be done. He doesn't allow his mind to wander." And that single phrase, God, that empowering phrase, his mind is occupying his duty, hit me with more emotion and energy than the heart-pounding game I was watching. And so I asked myself, am I occupying my mind, or am I allowing it to wander? See, we can be upset over our role in life. We can become disdainful towards the game of life. We've been there. We know it. We know those people that hold contempt for the game that they secretly wish they were a part of. But what these sideliners fail to realize is that at some point, we're all called into the game. And like the kicker, maybe we are undervalued, maybe even hurtfully forgotten. Now we can permit these underappreciations to thwart our ambitions and lead us into that bitter resentment of who the hell do they think they are, if they only knew. Or instead, we can dutifully prepare and form a mind that occupies readiness, steadiness, fortitude, and duty, always combating the wandering mind. Instead of resentment, let us practice and begin to master our skill in silence, and many times without being noticed, so that we can construct a mind occupied for challenging times. We become unique. We become dependable. When the game, when life is on the line, they're not depending on the quarterback. They're not depending on the guy that tackles the opposition. They're depending on the kicker to come in that crucial, dire moment. And so, the center snapped the ball. The holder placed it on the ground. The kicker, eyes locked, mind occupied, stepped, kicked, and watched the ball perfectly score through the uprights. For 59 minutes and 57 seconds, the kicker went unnoticed. But 3 days later, here I am still talking about his victory. Temporary discomfort is quickly overturned by a mind occupied with forever victory. Many times we go unnoticed. Our skill is unappreciated, undervalued, and we can get stuck in that poor, pitiful me mindset. Or we can occupy a mind that is prepared, that has mastered that skill and duty. And when the time arises, when the clock's winding down, we're the one that's dependable enough to step up and kick the ball through the uprights and win the game.